Well, thanks to a very strong storm, some people are waking up in the dark. Crews are working to restore power. We're going to have an update on their progress.
And overnight, parts of the state were placed under a tornado watch and others under a state of emergency. We have a look at some of the damage. This is 13 News Now Daybreak. We begin in storm mode. I'm Ashley Smith.
And I'm Lucy Bustamante. So let's take a look at the live radar. A lot of green on the map. And because of the storm, Northampton County Public Schools in Virginia are on a 2-hour delay. And then in Accomack as well, they are on a 2-hour delay too. So if we get more school delays into the newsroom, of course, we're going to push it out to you. And now let's check in with meteorologist Tim Pandagis.
So Tim, you've been telling us the system is moving out right now.
Yeah, it moved along right on schedule, guys. We talked about how most of it would be gone by the morning commute. Well, that got underway 30 minutes ago, and we don't have any rain falling across much of Hampton Roads, although on the eastern shore, a little bit of a different story. Closer look in downtown Norfolk. You got to get to the immediate coastline to maybe an isolated sprinkle still there, but it is moving quickly offshore. Down along the eastern shore, though, you're going to run into maybe another 30, 40 minutes of some heavy rain. That is all lifting off to the north, northeast, and along the immediate outer banks as well. A few lingering showers there, but that's the end of it. Off towards the west, some thinning clouds that'll lead to some breaks of sunshine by maybe as early as 7:30, 8 o'clock out there. But temperature-wise, kind of going up and down a degree or two through the day today. Not warming up a ton. We'll top out in the low 60s after an actual daytime high in the upper 60s. That occurred just after midnight. We'll talk about a very chilly night tonight, and then my pick of the week coming our way by Wednesday. In just a few minutes. For now, we want to get a check live outside with Stephen Graves, who's live at Hampton Boulevard near the Naval Base.
Yeah, hey Tim, you know, we've been driving around. It's not too bad. This is what we're dealing with on Hampton Boulevard. You can see here some ponding. We know whenever it rains heavily in Norfolk, you can expect that. Now, we did go downtown. We didn't see too much flooding. We drove on Bush Street. That looks pretty good. But as you can see on the side of Hampton Boulevard, this is what drivers are dealing with. It's dry in some spots, and then you get to another ponding area. So just be careful out here when you're driving and take it slow. Now, we did see some tree limbs on the roads as well when those heavy winds came through. So once again, just be mindful of that while you're driving. But for the most part, guys, it seems to stop raining and it's pretty good for you. We'll get the wider look at traffic now with Christina.
Hey, Stephen. Yeah, traffic network map reflecting exactly what you were just showing us. Here's a look at it. You can see all that green. That's indication of wet roads, I should say, out there. So just be aware of that as you head out the door. We do have a couple of spots of very heavy traffic. One, HRBT. So this is the eastbound lanes on the Hampton side of the bridge tunnel. You can see about a 1-mile delay there. The VDOT is reporting traffic down to a crawl. We also have a restricted flow at the James River Bridge, and this is affecting the northbound lane. So just be aware of that. But good news, big picture peninsula, we're checking out just fine, not seeing any accidents out there, so that's great news. It's heavy outside of Naval Station Norfolk, and it has been all morning long, and also still restricted flow in Norfolk. I-64 eastbound right around Northampton Boulevard. Just be aware of that if you're just about to head out the door, guys.
All right, thanks, Christina. Well, right now, crews in Norfolk are working to restore power. This is on Biltmore Avenue near Tidewater Drive, and you can see a tree limb fell on a power line there. They're trying to restore the power to that location. We're also keeping an eye on the rest of the state. Look at the outage map, guys. That's from Dominion. More than 11,000 people are without power across the state. In Hampton Roads, most of them are no longer in Hampton. It was Hampton earlier in the morning. Now it's moved on to Virginia Beach and Chesapeake.
Well, severe weather is pounding much of the Commonwealth, and in fact, the city of Lynchburg is under a local state of emergency right now. That went into effect just before 9:30 last night. So you're taking a look right now at some of that damage, and you can see in this image here, this video here, there are down trees, power lines are down as well. About 15 minutes away in Amherst County, a tornado touched down in Elon, and according to county officials, 20 to 25 homes are either completely gone or severely damaged. 6 people were taken to the hospital for minor injuries.